great movie ride brings these movies to life and puts you right in the middle of the action. I don't know about you folks, but I just love the great Hollywood musicals of the 1930s. This scene is from one of my favorites, the most universally classic Footlight Parade, starring James Cagney, Ruby Keeler, and Dick Powell. Was singing in the rain with Debbie Reynolds and Donald O'Connor. Did you know Gene Kelly co-directed this movie? Who can tell me what movie this is? That's right, it is Walt Disney's Academy Award-winning film Mary Poppins, starring Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke. Versus folks, this doesn't look like a good neighborhood. In fact, it looks a lot like the underworld. The scene of such classic gangster films as The Public Enemy, starring one of my favorite tough guys, James Cagney. The working title of this movie was Fear and Blood. In the United Kingdom, it was known as Enemies of the Public.
You better let it low for a while. The heat's on. For that dirty, no good yellow belly store.
Some of my favorite. I'm sorry, you know, he's right. I hate it when people talk during the movie.
Everybody knows we're here. Set up a flare or something.
Alright, you can tell me the one movie that Clint Eastwood and John Wayne made together. A great movie ride. That's right, they never made a movie together until now.
Unless I was partial to trouble, fixing to get myself shot. I'd hightail it out of here. Go right ahead if that's what you're wanting to do. Long time ago, I made me a rule. Let me do what you want.
The Duke and Clint made some of the greatest westerns. Somebody's robbing the bank? Not on my watch, Pilgrim. Sit tight, folks. I'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated. Your guide will return momentarily. Remain seated, please.
Hold it right there, hombre.
Good job, Snake. Come on, you can't see the guy back. Oh, yeah? That's what you think, stranger. Isn't that right, Snake?
Reach for the sky.
Reach it.
You're under arrest.
Nothing doing, woman.
Give yourself up. Maybe the judge will go easy on you. You'll swing for this.
Nothing doing. Somebody's sticking my neck in a noose.
You're in my gang now, partners. It's time to saddle up and ride. Yeah! Giddy up!
Lie down.
I'll meet you back at the hideout, Snake. Adios, Tin Horn. I'm riding off into the sunset. Sun sure went down quick, didn't it? I'm a stranger to these here parts. What in tarnation is this?
This is Alien. You are with Sigourney Weaver aboard the spaceship Nostromo. Something has gone wrong. One by one, the crew has vanished. And somewhere in the ship, a terrifying creature waits to claim its name.
Victor, I don't like the sound of that.
Remain in your vehicle. The area you are entering is extremely dangerous. Proceed with caution. of the Lost Ark, amid 1,000 deadly snakes, Indiana Jones unearths a great treasure. Will Harrison Ford escape with his discovery? And what will be your fate? Beware.
Sorry, partners, I'm making this up as a girl.
The dust of 3,000 years lies undisturbed in this ancient burial chamber. And on the chest of the great stone god, a priceless jewel.
Whoa. Looks like we hit the mother lode. I reckon it's time to stake my claim. And don't none of you hombres move on fetching that treasure. Listen, you want a belly full of lead.
But the jewel is guarded by a curse, and those who dare defy that curse must pay with their lives.
Dad, is this the mummy?
Halt, unbeliever. Disturb the treasure of the gods, and you shall all pay with your lives.
Not bad for my big break, huh? That goes to show you anything can happen in the movies. Now let's get on with the show.
I see dead people.
The horror movie is my all-time favorite genre. Some of the best horror films were produced in the 1930s and 40s. But monsters, mutants, and maniacs are still audience favorites and continue to haunt us today. That's what I call a rank. Get it? We're now entering the jungle home of one of the most beloved characters of all time. Now towards the jungle, it's Tarzan, portrayed here by Johnny Weissmuller. Over there we have Marina Sullivan as Jane and the one and only Cheetah as herself. Johnny Weissmuller is probably the best known Tarzan, although he had some tough competition for the title role in his first film. When casting the 1932 version of Tarzan the Ape Man, the producers were considering a young, unknown actor by the name of Clark Gable. The African elephants in this sequence are actually Indian elephants wearing prosthetic ears and tusks. MGM owned a number